Dan the Natural Man Show. It is Wednesday. Kind of forgot it was Wednesday because usually on Wednesdays I have an appointment with my chiropractor. But this week he's out of town. They went on a vacation. Good for them. Good for them. I hope they're having a good time. Today I want to talk about a vegetable that has been used across the centuries, not only as a food but as a potent medicine. And this vegetable is beets. And I've been plant-based now for probably 10 years. I don't eat a lot of beets. They don't even cross my radar most of the time, which is a bad thing because they're so healthy. They're so healthy. They can give us health benefits that we cannot find in any other food. Beets. The red color should give you a clue. It's like a deep red color. It's the color of blood. That's the first thing it can remind us is if you look at the color of beets, it's got a lot of iron. Beets are good to help with anemia, iron deficiency anemia. When Dr. Schultz was working as a healer, he had one lady who was very deficient in iron. She had some kind of problem going on, and her family called him in while she was in the hospital. The doctors couldn't get her iron up, and they were going to do something crazy, something drastic like they do. But they called Schultz and says, "Can you help us get his iron up? Get her iron up?" He goes, "Sure." So he simply juiced beets, beet greens, I want to say spinach, a few other greens. He made her a few gallons. She drank it. Within 24 hours, her iron levels were on the high side. And of course the doctor said, "Wow, I never see anything like that." Well, of course, because you never tried it. So, if you're worried about your iron levels, getting beets in your diet in the form of the vegetable or the juice, or even the capsules, the powders, good quality organic powders can help you boost your iron levels. But there's something really interesting. Beets are kind of high in sugar, but it's natural sugar. It's with the fiber, and it's got vitamins and chemicals that we'll never be able to isolate. So there's a study here. It lowers blood sugar and insulin. Not only, you would think that you have to eat the whole vegetable in the whole form to lower your blood sugar and insulin, but this study used the juice. They were giving type 2 diabetics a half a cup of juice with a meal. And so when they did this, they found that half a cup of beet juice reduced post-meal glucose levels significantly. Okay? In a different study, the participants who drank beetroot juice had better blood sugar control than those who didn't drink beetroot juice. Beetroots have nitrate in them, and this nitrate is one reason that's been found to help control blood sugar levels. The nitrate also has other benefits we're going to talk about soon, right now. In another study, participants who took beetroot juice had lower blood sugar levels 2 hours after drinking it than people who took a placebo drink. The active ingredient in beetroot juice is betaine, which has been shown to improve blood sugar. Betaine, however you pronounce it. Beetroot juice also contains 1.7 millimoles of antioxidants per 3.5 ounces, including betalains that give beetroots their reddish hue. It also contains additional anti-inflammatory chemicals which have been connected to reducing the risk of major medical issues. This juice has also been studied for its effect on heart disease. In one study, beetroot juice decreased the risk of heart disease in people with type 2 diabetes. In another study, people who had higher blood levels of nitrates than the average person had a lower risk of cardiovascular disease than those with lower levels. Beetroot juice also has been shown to improve blood sugar control, lower blood pressure, and reduce the risk of heart disease. So unfortunately, we're still living with one of the number one killers is heart disease. Diabetes is right there with it, because diabetes increases the risk of developing heart disease exponentially, unfortunately. But even the people with no diabetes, our diets are so terrible now, especially in these Western countries, that the diet itself can cause heart disease. Another study is showing that beetroot and beetroot juice can lower the risk of diabetic complications. Such as neuropathy and foot disease. Another study is showing that beets reduce insulin resistance. According to some data, one of the metabolites present in high concentrations in beetroot juice may lower insulin resistance. The same metabolite in human blood is lower in patients with prediabetes, insulin resistance, and cardiac risk factors than in healthy people. Obese participants who took beetroot juice with carbs have reduced insulin resistance than non-obese participants, according to a small study in 2017. Suggesting that obese people may benefit from taking beetroot juice and other nitrate-rich foods, which other nitrate-rich foods are going to be your green vegetables. Reduce blood pressure. A lot of people are figuring this one on their own, because there's a lot of good beetroot supplements on the market, and some people are getting miraculous drops in their blood pressure on just the beetroot capsules with beetroot powder. But I recommend getting organic beetroot capsules. I show one recently on my channel. I think it's Natural Elements. 200 capsules organic beetroot powder. It's like $17.95 on Amazon. Also, they're finding that beetroot juice can actually improve the elasticity of some people's blood vessels. As we get older, some people's blood vessels start to stiffen, and this makes them harder to work properly, like vasodilation. So if the artery gets harder, it stays constricted more, which raises your blood pressure. Well, a lot of people, say age does this, but I think age is blamed on a lot of things that we're actually doing with our lifestyle, because poor diets can start to cause arterial stiffening very early in life. But there have been studies on people in cultures like places like what's that place in Iraq? It's Hunzin, the Hunzin Valley. There's places in Ecuador. There's places in Sardinia, Italy, where people have practiced a plant-based diet their whole life.